If you're new here, I'm Kaniti, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are going to continue watching Durarara. It's requested on Patreon, and we are on 20th episode now, so let's see what this episode has. Let's go. Alright, starting from the opening again. Let's see what we have. I guess there was a small break between 19th episode and this one. The months flies by so fast. I don't know. I have so much work. I struggle to keep up with this. Yeah, it feels nice to just find a free evening to watch a few episodes in a bunch while it's kind of still fresh in your mind. So we'll see what this episode will be about. As far as I remember, we are still we got to learn more about Kida, and I guess we are in this arc, you could say, where we have these three opposing forces that are led by three friends. Okay, yeah, and so we are still focusing on Kida's side of things, so to say. But I think we got to learn more about the past of, well, Kida, Henri, and I think I was told in the comments, right, that there will be no more flashbacks for Ryu, for Mikada. The Yellow Dynasty shall rise. Okay, yeah, so we're focusing on yellow scarves. Mm-hmm. The cheapest sushi is probably not even with fish. What the heck? The way he talks is so funny. I like it. Oh. I mean, I guess that's reasonable. The cups are so interesting. Oh. Right, he said, mm-hmm. They kind of melted into yellow scars, right? No. Don't. Yeah, and some merged with dollars. Like, let's forget about it? Holy shit, that's dangerous. That is true. Mm-hmm. This is a very strange conversation. No, but I guess, yeah, the idea is still like, let's forget about it. Yeah. Nobody knows. Well, yeah, Isaiah. Well, we are having that right now. He really can't, though. Do you? I don't know. He was even pressured by them to lead them again, but that was their decision. Yeah, Andre. That's kind of his motivation for all of this. And yeah. But now she's the slasher that he has to find, theoretically. This place is dangerous. Kremlin hand rolled sushi. Let's see. And yeah, kind of the cups they are a bit similar to what we have like in trains. We have this kind of holder. It's a bit higher, kind of takes up most of the cup. And a bit ornate. And I think they kind of have some Russian themed sushi as well, as I remember. Yeah, they can. It's not tasty? I know they ask for the cheapest, but it can't be that bad. Well, that is kind of cool, I agree. Samba? Maybe, maybe. Well, hide the tree in the forest, or how do they say it? I can't remember him as Hokahei. Yeah, I think that kind of solidified the idea about slasher being in dollars. Yeah, this kind of we got different slashers. You see, like that's the problem also here. The slasher he's looking at now is Anri herself. Gosh. Yeah. Pardon? Did they give him some better sushi? They did it, all of them, though. Mm-hmm. Перец. Ah, charity. Hmm. So at first they gave them trash sushi, and this one that costs more is better? No, that's very nice of you. Mm-hmm. Scum, of course. Okay. I think. But I wanted to have more fun. is her honor, yeah. Influenced by manga and TV. Okay. Yeah, blue squares. Yeah, that is like the main problem here, yeah. Was it? Well, maybe not that part. Well, I said before, it didn't feel to me like they really had like huge feelings or anything. But I don't think it's connected to the fact he got scared. That's just natural reaction of a human, to be honest. Annihilation. That's a bit. Mm. Oh, it has everything to do with this, but he probably isn't going to be straightforward about this, right? As mature yet super energetic as always. Like he enjoys it, okay? Is he gonna tell him? Or just imply? I think it would be too boring to just, like, give up his identity just like that. Okay, okay, okay. I thought he would be more playful about it. Like, just give him some doubts, but not say it outright. Ooh, nice covers. Okay. Attacked. They didn't really even attack. They're trying to change the topic. Shogun. But maybe he's like thinking, should I believe Isaiah or should I not? No, he didn't. Yes, he's like. Okay. But someone gave info on this dude from the school that we met that he is in dollars. If it wasn't Kida, then who? And now he's being attacked by a huge group of yellow scarves while he is alone. And this dude seems like the main kind of motivation behind the violent part of Yellow Scarves. I don't think Kida like ratted him out or anything. Oh, it's ending already. I think they kind of found out from other ways. They kind of said also you don't have a collar, but oh gosh, a lot of people who are not in any gang, right, would also have a collar. Or you would say like literally everyone who is not in yellow scarves or something else is in dollars. That would be a bit too much, but um yeah, I don't think Kida would just randomly do this, and he was concentrated and kind of fighting the slasher and who's the boss of the dollars. And Isaiah just outright told him, I thought he would be like, hey, like, you know, your friend, and kind of say something vague, but not just say it outright. And so then Kida would leave and would think like, but why was he talking about Mikado? Why was he talking about Ryu and saying such things? And that would kind of would observe Ryu's behavior a bit more and gonna come to this conclusion himself. But now he was told, now he has maybe this train of thought like, should I believe Isaiah or should I not? But maybe, for example, let's say he does believe in Isaiah, he knows his intel is correct, then what is his plan? He isn't really going, it seems, to try to talk to Ryu about this, especially since Ryu himself doesn't know that Kida is the boss of Yellow Scarves. So he is just going to like trust his friend and think, okay, like he's a nice person and he likes Andre too. He wouldn't do anything to hurt her. Probably he also doesn't know about the slasher, so I'm not even going to bother with it, and kinda also uncover my own identity. So he just decided to kind of sit on this information and really do nothing with it. But yeah, this delinquent looking blonde dude that we have in yellow scarves right now, he might also have come from the blue squares that merged with yellow scarves, but even like not necessarily. It just seems he's the driving force behind the violence that happens. And even though they kind of begged Kida to come back and lead them, as Kohei, or how they call him, Kadota, Kohei Kadota, that's like his name and surname. I'm not sure. Kohei is probably a name. I like it. And he's cute, so I'll call him Kohei. So as he was saying, you can't really control them. And I think that's true. So while Kida, he kind of stays as this figurehead of a shogun, I feel like this delinquent blonde dude, not sure if he ever got a name, he is, there is a good word in Russian, I wonder, like not a driving force, but more detailed. Instigator maybe could be a good translation. Agitator, instigator, something like this, right? The one who instigates these acts of violence, and they are using the same thing again, like what blue squares used to do to yellow scarves, ganging up as a whole group on one defenseless, basically, person. They are doing the same thing again now as part of yellow scarves. Yeah, that is pretty sad. I am not sure what to say even about this. It feels like he's kind of like an unofficial leader, so to say, the one who tries to kind of lead the group from the inside. And so this is kind of the problem that Kida has to face in his group. So I think that's all for this episode. It was pretty interesting. That would be it. Wait a second. They mentioned some surname that I don't even have written down. It was like Harada or someone like this. I don't have anyone with a name or surname Harada. No. Nasujima, Nikawa, Haruna, Harima, Mika, No, there's no one with the name Harada. So either I failed to write them down, or we are yet to be introduced to them. Yeah, and with that, I think now my thoughts are scattered. I also wanted to mention the tea, but yeah, I think I said it already about the cups. How I thought, is this like their way to show that this is like Russian themed sushi place, or do they in Japan also have this kind of glass holders? Because usually, yeah, for example, if you go on a but kind of more like old style train usually in Russia, and you would ask for tea in the train, they would bring you like a glass that is inside this metal holder, so you are not obviously just touching the glass itself, but you are holding this cup so you don't burn yourself. And I think they are pretty cool. We don't really, I think maybe I have one at home, but we don't usually like use them at home. We just drink from the mugs, so like there's no such problem. But I think this stuff is really cool. They look ornate, they look cute, and in the train they're usually like special. They have this train logo on them, so they're just pretty specific as well, and you can buy them as a souvenir in the train as well. And here the holder was a bit simpler. Something was written on it in Japanese. I'm not sure what's the translation or not. Maybe I forgot it already, or maybe there wasn't. And yeah, they were pretty short. They kind of ended in the very beginning of a glass, whereas the holders that we have like in the trains, yes, for example, they go almost like more than half of the glass, right? Almost to the top. So I thought that was a curious detail. And yeah, their conversation there in that sushi, that was so so strange. But I feel like people in this anime, they really like to talk in this kind of not direct way. And this always confuses me when people talk like that. Again, I'm trying to find the meaning and explanation. And yes, as I said, I think in that situation it was like, okay, just forget about it. But then it was like they came to some kind of agreement and said that there might be fighting between dollars and yellow scarves. Well, now that one of the dollars was attacked, I think that might have some consequences. But yeah, that would be it for this episode, I think. So please share your thoughts if you have any, without spoilers, of course, in the comments down below. Thank you for watching and see ya.